Hello, I'm Assunta Durso Fleming, and I'm so touched and honored to be with you all today from Nashville, Tennessee, to present this very special award. But first, I would like to take a moment to welcome your new Chamber Director, Skip Alford, and to wish him and all of the Chamber the very best. As a Chamberman's daughter, I grew up in the business of the Chamber of Commerce, and I know full well the tireless hard work involved. And now, incredibly, as a Chamberman's wife, as my husband has become a Chamber Director, I live it every day. So I'm with you all in heart and in spirit. This wonderful award is named for a gentleman beloved by all, who never knew a stranger or an obstacle he couldn't solve for someone, whose smile and words of encouragement uplifted everyone he met. Jerry Miller. I remember when I first moved back to Lake Wales with my husband and my young daughter, and we became very involved in community affairs. And we had a meeting one day with all of the people of the neighborhood, and we tried to decide what were we going to put our efforts toward. And someone mentioned Crystal Lake. And my husband, who by now had been living there for 5 years, said, "Where's Crystal Lake?" Which is amazing because we were only living 3 blocks from Crystal Lake. But he couldn't see it anymore because it was so overgrown and had been so neglected. So we decided that's what we would put our energies toward. So we went down as citizens with saws and axes and clippers to clear out all the brush and chop up all the enormous logs that had just rolled into the lake. Well, we were down there working so hard, but we didn't know what we were going to do with all the debris and the logs. And then, like a white knight coming down the street, we turned and beheld Jerry Miller on top of a chipper truck, followed by other trucks. We hadn't even asked him. He had just taken it upon himself to solve the problem, because that's what Jerry Miller did best. He saved the day. He was known throughout Polk County as being the best of the best. As a lifelong citizen of Lake Wales, he had the heart for Lake Wales, he had the vision for Lake Wales, and he was progressive. I remember the day that he came to me as the Chamber President with the former Chamber Executive to present to me the idea of a Carl F. Durso Excellence in Business Award. Of course, I burst into tears, and Jerry said, "Assunta, it's only right and it's only fitting that we remember your dad and honor him for all the excellence that he gave to this community, and also to raise the excellence and honor the other people in the community. So it's only fitting then that this award would be named for Jerry Miller, the Jerry Miller Community Leadership Award, because Jerry Miller was a community leader." And so it is with great pleasure that I present this year's Jerry Miller Community Leadership Award to Mr. Tony Mathewson, President of the Lake Wales Soccer Club. Imagine starting with absolutely nothing, from scratch, and building a soccer club into the most prestigious in Polk County. 50 teams. Can you even imagine the organization that that would take, with all the tryouts and all the players and all the uniforms and all the matches and all the scheduling and all the fields and all the referees that you would need and all the coaches that you would need, and dealing with all the parents? What an amazing feat. And so another person so like Jerry, always has a smile on his face and with a heart for his community, but even more importantly, for the youth of his community. So we thank you, Tony Mathewson, for your tireless work and all that you have done to make this a better community. Please join me in honoring and congratulating Tony Mathewson.